With the government shutdown dragging toward the one-month mark, President Trump offered Democrats a deal. Give him $5.7 billion for his border wall, and he'll lift the threat of deportation for 1 million undocumented immigrants.
Number one is 3 years of legislative relief for 700,000 DACA recipients. Secondly, our proposal provides a 3-year extension of temporary protected status, or TPS.
The immigrants Trump referred to are young people brought to the U.S. illegally by their parents as children, known collectively as the Dreamers, and non-citizens from countries hit by natural disasters who had been permitted to live in the U.S. Both groups were stripped of legal protections by Trump, but court rulings have so far prevented the government from deporting them. It was an offer Trump's Democratic opposition could, and swiftly did, refuse. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi issued a statement saying, quote, "It is unlikely that any one of these provisions alone would pass the House, and taken together, they are a non-starter." She repeated the Democrats' arguments that the wall would be ineffective. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer said Trump was treating the Dreamers like hostages. Trump described hardships faced by migrants and a flood of drugs coming into the U.S.
Drugs kill 78,000 Americans a year and cost our society in excess of $700 billion.
Critics point out that most of those drugs are smuggled through legal points of entry, and that a wall would have little effect on stopping traffickers. What happens next? The Republican-controlled Senate will take up Trump's proposals and almost certainly pass a bill incorporating them and restoring funds to end the shutdown. That bill will then go to the Democratic-controlled House, where pressure to pass it may become intense.
You could just peel away 20, 25 Democrats who want the government open and are not so adamant against a wall. You could carry the day even if the Democratic leadership remained opposed to the wall.
A possible grounds for compromise, Pelosi said there needs to be a permanent solution for Dreamers and TPS recipients, not just a 3-year reprieve. If both sides start bargaining again, the longest ever government shutdown could be brought to an end. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Washington.